okay? I mean, we can talk about the NCAA men's Final Four, great. I certainly want to give a kudos again to Texas Southern University for making it to the NCAA again. So much appreciation, much respect to them. But at the same time, to have the HBCU All-Stars playing right here in the city of Houston really completes the circle. We started off the week with the McDonald basketball team on Tuesday night. That was great. I mean, well attended, outstanding women and men who played, and that was just phenomenal. And then we'll follow that up with Saturday's games, with those teams playing, but then to follow that up on Sunday with the HBCU All-Star game, that is what intrigued some of our black mayors to say, hey, y'all doing all of that? So to come down and be a part of it. That's what's bringing Jesse Jackson and Ben Crump to town. And so then, of course, then to finish it up on Monday. So this just completes the circle. And it shows, for example, this is a city of champions from all arenas. And quite frankly, you can talk about all the other universities, but until you start including HBCUs at the table in a very inclusive fashion, you have diversity, but you don't have inclusivity. And so this just makes it real, okay? And we have some outstanding athletes who are here. And quite frankly, they deserve the opportunity to shine in the spotlight. And this puts them in the spotlight at this particular time. So I'm excited and I'm thrilled. And then let me just, on a personal note, let me take a great deal of pride in it, being the African-American mayor right now. I mean, this is... So for me, and especially in my final year, this is just like the icing on the cake. Okay.
How y'all doing? I'm Cece with the sauce underneath the Not So Christian and Me show with KHOU Radio. My question is, first of all, thank y'all for having me. My question is for Jordan. I want to know, I know this has been a moment you probably have dreamed of, or you knew you was going to be here, but I want to know, who are you most excited, who do you want to play against?
I'm kind of just excited to play against the guys from Norfolk and just everybody from that conference, just because, you know, being at TSU, we don't really get to see them or play them at all, so just seeing their type of success matching up with ours and stuff like that. So, but I'm excited to play against all these guys just because, you know, we was playing today, so I was able to see the other team and stuff. It's just, being here is just an exciting moment altogether.
I'm Sierra Henry with HBCU Go. This may be a question for April. We talked about it before at the press conference, but I'd like to talk about the history that this is going to make on Sunday and the future that it will bring for the women of HBCU All-Star games in the future.
That's a great question. I think we all are excited about what this moment will bring, and I think it's going to bring one of the things that people might not know that we'll let the world know. Travis' team is a group of powerful women. Myself, his wife, our leadership team, are women, right? So we know the power and the importance of us being here. So being able to pack the place on Sunday helps us have that conversation of why we should have the women's game, right? It is not lost on us. I'm a former basketball player, so it's not lost on me, right? I would love to give this opportunity to a group of young ladies like these young men, but packing Sunday sets the groundwork for us to be able to have those conversations with different markets and brands to help us support it financially. So thank you for that question.
Now you see why she's my chief operations officer at HBCU All-Star game. But just to eloquently put it, my daughter plays basketball, so I'm always fight for the young ladies like that is in this sport. And so definitely, I think April said it all. So that was always in the discussion. But she mentioned Sunday sets the tone of all of this.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Lathan from Let Me Tell You Something podcast. This question is for Coach Travis. Do you have any plans to implement, showcasing in the black community how to put an event together? I know sometimes we always see the player, the coach, and, maybe the ref, but how can we implement teaching sports marketing, sports branding, and throwing an event together in our community?
Oh, that's great. I think we said it earlier. We have over 150 interns a part of our program. So, oh, my bad. How many? 375 applied. So that just speaks in volumes how important this is to us. Not only from our CBS Sports partnership, any corporation or sponsor that comes in partnership with us, it's important for them to allow our interns to be a part of that. Through their internship and job opportunities to their career transitions, that's important. With our internship program that we're having now, that's experience that they're gaining now. And so that's why this is important for us. Not only from the college admissions fair to the internship opportunity, all of our outreach at CUNY Homes, Yates High School, everybody wins in this. Everybody wins in this. And as she mentioned earlier, I don't have a problem surrounding myself with some of the most influential and top women in sports today. And so that's important. So, hey, this is what HBCU All-Stars is about.
And I just got to piggyback on that. We run the best internship program ever. In this crowd right now, Miles is here from Morehouse. We flew him in from Atlanta. Like, we are really serious about the work we're doing. We're not here for show. So when we say you want to work in photography, you want to work in marketing, you want to learn how to put events on, we got a set of interns already setting up for the event that we're having tonight at 6. Like, we are serious about the work. We've got young men on this team, young man that's an entrepreneur here with us. It's like, hey, Miss April, how do I get my, okay, we're going to get his stuff out. We are about the work, and this is why Sunday, I'm going to keep saying it, is so important. When Sunday is packed, when Travis goes and sits at those tables and try to tell people and negotiate what we need and why we need it, Sunday is going to be the way we can say, well, no, we proved it. We proved it. We need you there Sunday.
I just have one more question. I'm Roger Franco for KPRC. Can you tell to our viewers, what do we going to see in this game? We're going to see the best player? Just tell us.
Well, I'm going to give you an example this morning. We had our pro day measurements this morning, and we just let them get up and down the court for about 15 minutes. You're going to see high-level talent, competition, guys that's on the other end really going. I think Jordan said it earlier that he are playing against some of his counterparts in other leagues that they haven't. We have some of the most talented players. When I say HBCU players, I'm talking about players across the board that don't otherwise get the national publicity, but they're going to show the world. High-level game, high-impact game, competitive, guys playing with a lot of heart, intensity, enthusiasm, and playing for each other, playing for the culture. They understand the magnitude of this moment when all eyes are on them. You got to understand that this been around, the Final Four has been around for 40-plus years, and now we get an opportunity to shine on the grandest stage. So those guys are excited. They get a chance to not only represent themselves, their families, but our proud and tradition-rich HBCUs, our hard-working, talented, ambitious, intelligent, and very deserving students, student athletes, and some of our coaches that don't get to shine. We see it all across the landscape. This is for us. This is our opportunity. The time is now.
We also gonna have some strolling. We giving away a lot of scholarships. It's gonna be a fun time for fans. Yeah. Please come out and see this. Okay, great basketball, lots of giveaways, great food. Thanks to TSU, they got turkey legs. They gave me like it's gonna be a good time. Be there on Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we take our group picture, Travis, I want you to briefly talk about what's taking place in the morning with the NBA Scouts.
Yes. We have numerous NBA scouts have called in choir. We have a HBCU All-Stars Pro Day Combine. And it's important that we get an opportunity before the HBCU All-Star game so NBA scouts, G League scouts, international scouts, personnel can come and watch them up close and personal. We did the measurements today. The measurements are the agility, the quickness, the vertical leap, all that stuff that when the scouts come tomorrow, we just hand them. Here's John Walker's entire bio, his measurements. We actually hired the same company that the NBA uses for their Chicago pre-draft and combine camp, because we think that is very important. We're not going to have our guys second class. Did y'all see the HBCU All-Stars bus? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how we ride through the city, Mayor? Because I felt like we want the same things afforded to the NCAA Final Four teams when they ride through here in that bus. We don't want our guys to feel any less. And that was upon us. So the pro day combined, we get an opportunity to have, hey, it's up close and personal where these guys can really see our guys.
All right, Coach.